Shotguns. Hi, we're here to talk about shotguns. Mainly, I've managed to convince Sophia that she should go to the Shotgun World shoot next year in Greece. Fun plot twist, she's never shot a shotgun.
I did it!
So now I want to take her to the hardest action shooting competition in the world. And she agreed!
Yeah.
How exciting.
So once in a lifetime.
I mean, it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get her set up for the modified division, which means that it'll be a tube-fed gun, but later on she'll be able to upgrade the mag tube to go from an overall capacity of 8+1 to an overall capacity of 12+2, and then you'll be able to get a ported barrel. But today we're gonna put an optic on it, adjust the stock to fit you, and switch out some crucial pieces for reliability at the round counts that you're gonna be shooting this gun.
What makes the modified division modified? What does it mean?
Modified, it's just telling you what gear rules you have to abide by. In IPSC, International, you know how I like abbreviations, International Practical Shooters Confederation. Yeah, did it! There's pump action, which you contemplated in the beginning, which you would still be a superb option for that. Then I'm gonna go from like least tricked out to most. So you got pump action, then you have standard, which is the division that I competed in all the way up until this next world shoot. And it just means that you have this gun, but you can have 12 round capacity.
Oh, okay.
And that's pretty much the extent of your modifications. Then you have modified, where you can have 12 round capacity or a telescoping mag tube that goes out to a 14 round capacity. You can have a ported shotgun barrel, so a comp on your shotgun, and an optic. Those are all really cool things, just like they are in the world of handgun. It's like the difference in production and carry optics.
Right.
Yeah, in the handgun world. But even like a little bit more because you can have a comp on the shotgun, which is just everybody. Comps are great. And then there's open, which is the big box-fed shotguns. What Laney wanted you to get into.
Which I feel honored about. Like, being fought over for this is hilarious, given I've never shot one.
We see your spirit.
Yes!
All right, first we're gonna take out your trigger group, which I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing as I do it, because eventually you'll need to take all of your gun apart. But this isn't like I gotta know all this right now.
Okay.
I'll highlight important information.
Okay, that sounds
But
great.
trigger group is easy to come out. It's just 2 pins.
Is it a pencil?
No, it's a punch.
Oh.
Do exactly these things.
It looks like a pencil though.
It is. It does.
Yeah.
One note about your trigger group is that this little pin and this little pin are called top hat pins. So they only go one direction in.
Oh.
So like when you take your gun apart to clean it, this will be something you do a lot. And it's best to leave those this direction so we don't go like this and they fall out and then everything goes everywhere. And then we have to reassemble. So we just, top hat pins. And you can tell because they have the little piece there.
It does look like a top hat. So springs on the downside. Got it.
Yeah, we just want those to never fall out.
Okay.
Now, we put in your new trigger group. And this trigger group is just one that my dad worked on. So it has a nicer trigger pull on it. Couple little other alterations. All the pieces that were worked on are marked with a little X. Just so you know that they were modified pieces and not stock ones. Oh yeah, I guess this is like a running note for you on what to do in the future too.
Oh yeah.
Hi future Sophia, this is how you're gonna want to take your shotgun apart. You'll hold it up and then you're undoing this nut down here.
Okay.
And there's a long spring in here, so we want to make sure we keep a hand on it so it doesn't just shoot off into our ceiling and bust our light.
Right.
Not that that's ever happened.
No, that's never
happened. Never broken a fluorescent bulb that way. Then we're going to take out our big mag spring, which will only get bigger as we get a mag tube that changes to the capacity that you'll need. Then you pull off your handguard, which just slides off the front. And now, this is the part that you're gonna reference now. because there's lots of mini pieces in here that go on in a certain order.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. We're just gonna take it all off at this moment. Always a good idea to lay everything out how you take it apart so you can put it back together.
Oh, yeah.
Now to get your bolt out, these charging handles don't have a pin or anything. You literally just pull.
Oh, okay.
So you just pull that out, and now we're going to slide our bolt out. Our bolt consists of 3 pieces. This is our actual bolt, and this part is called our bolt slide. It's the piece that it rides on, and then we have our pusher that goes into the stocks. Taking that one off, putting this new one on. Since we are good gun people, we're gonna need to oil it. Wow. Good places to oil it on here, and then a little bit on the top hood. Now we drop it back in. It'll only go part way. And then we need to hit this button. And we need to push on it to make sure that it actually slides. So that little piece, that little like rat tail that was on the back, it has a tiny little housing, smaller than this, that it's landing in. And it's very easy for it not to. And when it doesn't, your bolt, you just can't push on it.
Okay.
You'll literally push and it'll go nowhere.
Oh, I see.
Which then you'll just like lift it back up, kind of angle it a different way.
Okay.
And push. Yep, and make sure it goes. Now we're gonna put your charging handle back in. And now we put the assembly pieces back on, the little mag tube pieces. We have our plastic handguard holder. Goes on like that with the tongue part facing forwards. Our pusher spring. This is our bolt pusher. Our spacer. And then our barrel. And this little piece right in here is gonna be the #1 thing that you clean.
Oh, okay.
This is your gas system. So this is where all the gas from the barrel comes back in, operates it, and because shotgun shells are made of plastic, when you shoot higher round counts, they have a tendency to foul everything up because it starts to melt everything. There's a plastic wad that travels through your barrel, and then the lead on top of that. It's just a very messy thing.
Makes sense.
And your gas system right here is gonna be what you clean this and the housing inside of here. So whenever it's not working, that's the number one cause.
Got it.
Now we'll apply that.
Amazing.
A line, and hard, and then our mag tube. And this one you'll have a real fun time with until you. It's like watching Lanny ride that unicycle. It's like, oh, okay.
Thinking I can do it the first time.
That's gonna be it. And it's just like at any moment it could just go badly.
Yeah. But you've got it. Use your entire body for that.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to shotgun everything. You're like, oh wow, I need to use all of me for this.
So funny.
Here we go.
Awesome.
Now our gun is back assembled.
That's awesome.
And then also foil our rail pieces. Next up, we're gonna adjust your stock. So shotguns, actually no, we need to put your optic on first. But if you were to not put an optic on, you'd look at this shotgun and you go, oh man, there is no rear sight. So how do you consistently aim it? Like imagine a handgun without a rear sight.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it makes sense.
Your
fiber optic.
That's it.
Front sight. Okay.
And that's it. So on a shotgun, your face on the stock is the rear sight. So your face placement as far as consistency is crucial, and the way in which your stock fits you, because every face is shaped differently. Like it has to perfectly look flat down this rib. You can't be looking at it at an angle. Like this gun's set up right now. For me, if I smash my face down on the stock, that whole front bead disappears behind the back of this. So this gun does not fit me. And in order for me to fit this gun, I'd have to shoot with my face in a position that I cannot consistently maintain. And then it's like telling someone they can have a rear sight on their handgun, but it's gonna move around. And it's like,
okay.
So the fit of your shotgun to you is crucial.
Yeah.
Now we get to run red dots, which makes that fit not quite as crucial because we have that visual verification of like where our pattern is. But we still want it to fit you in a really good manner. Okay. So we need to adjust quite a few different things on there, but first we'll put your optic on so that we know exactly what height we will put your face. Did I just throw away that battery? It's right here. Perfectly placed in the trash.
But the fact that you remembered though, like, that's pretty great. Oh my god. You were at my face with that. So that's gonna be so funny to watch later.
The one good thing about that, which I have been experimenting with, is that it has different reticles in it, or like different dots in it.
Okay.
So it has a single dot, then it has an empty circle, has an empty circle with a dot. And for some reason, like not for some reason, with handguns and everything else, the circle I find so distracting.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like with shotgun, because you literally have a pattern that is a big circle that it like is gonna connect in a different type of way.
Okay.
But you know, like when you're trying, I'm like trying to make precision little punch holes with a circle, and I'm like, because
then you have to line up.
I don't know, it just is weird. It just irritates me. But shotgun, it really is like that. So makes me think that I'm gonna like it. That's it.
Okay.
They're just like, doesn't that seem like a really long way to go into the receiver?
Yeah.
My goodness. All right.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
Woohoo! Amazing.
Right, now we work on fixing your stock to you.
Let's do
so
it.
it's time for you to point your shotgun. I'm gonna find my stance, my grip, and just stand behind me real quick and see how my eyes are looking in correlation, opposed to here or here.
Can you do it one more time? I see. Yes, I see. So I'm grabbing and
Let's get that
so stance.
Yeah.
Leaning.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
Nice.
And then I turn in.
And stretch your neck out a little bit more. And now find that sight. Find your eye through that sight.
Find my eye through the side.
Just to make sure you had it level to the ground. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
oh yeah, and then turn your head drastically more in. Think about turning that nose in. Yeah. Now pick your head up off the stalk and lay it back down. You see how your face is squishing because you're like dragging it back? It's like let's. And then also forward.
Oh.
Forward. Stretch forwards more. Forward.
My head.
Bring your nose out here. Yeah. Bring your nose out here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's so tiring.
But much more so like that. Let's bring this into our shoulder.
Hold it in. It's much more comfortable.
Yep. There we go. Better. Can I just play around and see? Can you smash your face down on the stock to a point like pressing down on the stock with your face?
So tiring.
I thought it was so light. No, it's a very
light.
It's a very heavy gun.
Whew. Okay. Okay, so you want me to go this and this?
Well, this and this.
This
and turn.
this.
Yeah. So, step one, we gotta unscrew our base.
Okay.
Our butt pad. I oil my screwdriver so it doesn't tear up the rubber.
Smart.
On the butt pad.
Oh, you gotta go in there. You gotta like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why we'll give it a little. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Precisely. Would you hold this shotgun?
Oh my god, yeah. Let me do something.
Do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to hold and I'll
salt your shotgun.
I was just say penetrate. Like what? Sorry. Oh, paper clip? Oh
no, screw.
Where'd that come from?
It's the shorter of the screws.
Do you actually use this in home defense technically? Technically?
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like I asked someone recently and they were like, no, this is for competition. Who did I ask?
I know, but that's like saying, could I shoot someone with my competition pistol?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, real fast. Everyone has different opinions on what rounds are appropriate for. Yeah, make sure you push hard in so you don't strip it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, really push the screwdriver into the face of it while you turn.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Yeah.
Especially for the beginning ones. But, like, an ounce of birdshot into somebody, you're going to get such a spread opposed to people that believe in buckshot.
Sorry, this is so funny.
All right, so we're going to take off the short one. Yep, and then we need to get this screw out of it. So, yep. It won't unscrew, you'll just have to press it into this. Oh, like if you go like this and then press down, it'd probably be the easiest.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. So this is a 3/4 inch socket. So you're gonna undo that bolt.
Okay. Awesome. Are you holding while I do it?
You can hold.
Is that the easiest way to go about it?
And then see if it comes off. Ta-da! Nice. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna pull this off.
Okay. This is called a washer.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's called, actually, see how it's arched like this? It's called a crush washer.
Oh.
So when you crush it, it wants to go back to its original form, so it creates tension between the two, and it makes it a secure way of
That's so cool.
them doing that. So anyways, it's a crush washer. So we're going to replace these pieces in it.
Okay.
So what this all does is it just holds your stock in some orientation on this spring system. Okay. This is your buffer system. Okay. Like in your AR, you have your buffer tube.
Yeah.
This is your This is your shotgun buffer system.
Okay.
So you got a spring in here, and that's what pushes the bolt back and forth.
Yeah.
So these little pieces that go in the stock just hold the stock in some type of placement that's a best fit for you.
I see.
So we replace these because they're like the little brace that secures everything. Yeah. And this is like no spacer, no cast. This is just generic.
Okay.
But we need this to fit for you.
Yes.
So we're gonna put in a left cast, these two pieces, so that the stock will turn into you, which makes it easier to align your face and align the gun in your shoulder.
Yes.
We're also gonna add in a little bit of drop to your stock so that this thicker cheek piece that I have is they're gonna offset each other.
Oh, nice.
So these little ones go bloop here between the stock and the receiver.
Okay.
And then this little piece. Then back in here. Inside my stock, I've filled it with tungsten BBs to make my gun overall heavier, and specifically heavier in the back to help me counterbalance the immense weight of the front.
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna get jacked.
Amazing. Yeah.
All right. So we've got all those in there for all the cast and everything. We're now gonna put this big spacer on.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It's already attached there.
Yeah.
Wait, all right.
Where did this come from?
This is just an additional one in case you needed your stock longer.
So this came with the box. Oh, okay, got it.
Right now, you can put it all back together. So you start with your crush washer.
Amazing.
And you do
it goes down.
Yep, it does. Dome down.
Because of the tension.
Okay, let me hold on to this. Give it a good
How
crank.
tight?
Give it a good. Yeah, give it one more. Half one.
Yeah. Okay.
That feels good.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. It looks flush, or not flush, but that part's protruding. Is that correct?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think as long as we're like spaced on
Okay.
here, we can wiggle our stock. There's no movement because
Okay.
if it was loose, it would move. And now you can put your recoil pad back on.
And do I switch screws out?
Yep, and we'll put a little bit of oil right in here so we don't strip out any of
So lube in the
that.
hole, got
Yep,
it.
gotta lube the hole. And then, but it's so true for everything.
It is so true for everything.
Life lessons with shotguns. Nice.
Wow.
Wipe that
Wow.
off.
That makes sense.
Tall gun, tall gun, tall gun. Not gonna stick to anything. Don't you know? I had to glue my last one. Let's give this a whirl.
Let's do it. Arts and crafts, ladies.
Guns craft. Gun crafts are best crafts. No crisis.
Are you out? Are you out? Wait, you have more though.
It won't push it. But I do have another
You need to
stick.
just push
I
it
got
in.
another stick.
Okay. Oh, because you have to. Yeah, I forgot it. You want to hold this while you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
William.
Yes, got it. Here, I got it. Oh shit, it's hot.
Tight. Yeah.
Heck yeah!